Well, it's been nearly a month, back on May 20th, when our sports community lost one of the great professional wrestlers of all time, Randy Macho Man Savage, who was killed in an automobile accident. Happened on a Friday, and definitely a dark day in the history of Tampa sports. But today we're here to remember his life, and who better to do that with than with his brother. He's known as Lanny Poffo, Leapin' Lanny Poffo, and the genius Lanny Poffo in some of your later days, wrestled for 21 years yourself. Ventricular fibrillation, that is the cause that Randy Macho Man Savage died with, you're telling us today, defined as a severely abnormal heart rhythm that can be life-threatening. In this case it was. The symptoms: a person who has VF suddenly collapses or becomes unconscious because of the brain and the muscles.
That's right, and what it means to me is it was a beautiful way to die. It was quick, painless. He was complaining of not feeling well, and I take comfort in the fact that, I know people that have had cancer for 10 years and fought bravely, through the ups and downs of that. And isn't it nicer to go suddenly like that?
Your father passed away not too long ago. Where were you, Lanny, when you heard about your brother's news? Because it hit, this was international news when this happened.
Well, I was on my way to a town called Newark, California. I was going to fly to San Jose. And I was in American Airlines. And when I got to Dallas, I learned that my flight to San Jose was canceled, and I had to get another one. If you've ever been to Dallas, it's all spread out. And then I turned on my cell phone, and there was a message on there from Largo Medical, and that my brother had been in an automobile accident with his wife, Barbara. I never knew her as Barbara. Her name is Barbara Lynn Payne Poffo. I never knew her as Barbara. That confused me. Her name was always Lynn for me. And so I called them, and then I was on hold for what seemed like forever, and they got me through to Lynn, and she was about to go in, get herself x-rayed, MRI and everything, and she says, "You don't know?" And I said, "I'm in Dallas, I don't know anything." And she told me what happened, and it was just horrible. What happened, he was driving his Jeep Wrangler. He said he passed out. He said, no, he was not feeling well, and he said he felt like he was gonna pass out. And then he did pass out, and he went over the median into oncoming traffic. Lynn was a hero. Randy's foot was still on the accelerator. She reached over and steered the Jeep Wrangler into a tree, saving the life of a motorcyclist and possibly a bus. There's no telling what could have happened when you're going the wrong way. It's just, but he did not die of an automobile accident. It was, in what the word you just read there, broken up into syllables, it's very similar to cardiac arrhythmia. And, but what it means to me is he didn't suffer, and that gives me some comfort.